If you haven't done one of these before, this is the perfect time for you to do one. Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. I'm Alexandra Kleinert, and today I'm going to be going through the 20 things that you have to do this summer before summer ends. Now, I know you're probably thinking with everything going on in the world right now that summer is canceled. Summer is done and there's nothing that you can possibly do. Well, you're definitely wrong. There are a ton of things that you can do that are super fun that you can do with friends, by yourself, with family, even while social distancing. So don't give up on summer just yet. With that being said, let's get into it. Number 1, a picnic. This is the perfect thing for you to do with friends or family. If you're doing it with family and people that you're around all the time, then you don't have to really worry that much about social distancing, but you can go out for a really nice day when it's really hot outside and bring a blanket and bring some snacks, some fruit, some sandwiches, and have a really nice day outdoors with your family. If you want to do it with friends, you can also do that. Everybody can bring their own blanket, and you can make a huge picnic at a park or by a lake that's near your house. Just bring a bunch of snacks and a speaker for some music, and you can have a great day outside without having to worry about being around other people. Number 2, water gun fight. This one's super fun. You can do it with pretty much anybody. All you need to do is go to the store, get a water gun, and then you can go in somebody's backyard, whether that be your friend's backyard or just your backyard with your family, and you can have a little water gun fight. And of course, you're able to keep a distance the whole time, especially if you don't have a pool or you don't have access to slip and slides or anything like that and it's really hot outside. This is a really fun one that I'm pretty sure anybody can enjoy and have a good time. Number 3, a drive-in movie or concert. Now these have become more popular, so they're much easier to access than they would have been, say, last year. So this one's super easy. All you have to do is bring your car to the drive-in theater, whether that be for a concert or a movie. Bring some snacks and just meet up with your friends. You can park next to each other. Some drive-ins are letting you sit out on lawn chairs, so there's really a lot of option there, and it's kind of like going out to the movies, even though we can't actually go to the movies right now, but it's a really nice night out. Most theaters have double headers, so they'll have 2 movies starting in the evening all the way until the early morning. So these are great for if you're wanting to hang out with your friends late at night and you don't know what to do. And if you're going to see a concert, even better, you get to watch your favorite artist or an artist that's local to your town and enjoy some music from your car. Number 4, a gratitude journal. This is something that you do by yourself. And essentially what it is each day in a journal you write down the different things that you're grateful for that day. It's super easy to get caught up in what's going on in the world right now that we kind of forget what we're grateful for and are dwelling a little bit on everything that's happening and having to stay inside and all these different regulations going on right now. This is a great way to reflect on your own life, and honestly, when I write my gratitude journal, it honestly makes me happier for the day because I'm focusing on the positive things rather than the negative things, so it's a great start to your day or a great end to your day. Number 5, a barbecue. This is perfect if you have a barbecue and you have an outdoor space, or if your friend does, or if a family member does. You can host a barbecue and everybody can stay at a distance while at the barbecue. You can have things like hot dogs, hamburgers, anything else that you might like to barbecue. You can invite friends, you can invite family, as long as you have a large enough space to accommodate. It's a great way to enjoy some time with family and friends outside without actually having to leave your house or go anywhere too far. Number 6, an outdoor photo shoot. This one is super cool that you can do with your friend, or if you have a sibling that's really into photography. You can go to a park or a lake or some other outdoor space that's really nice, and you can have your friends or your sibling or even your parent take pictures of you in kind of a photo shoot style. And then you'll have a bunch of pictures for Instagram or just have some memories from this time. Number 7, start a puzzle. Now, a puzzle might seem like something super simple, but every day if you add on to that puzzle and do a little bit more, every day you get to see it grow, and it's actually really satisfying. If you haven't done a puzzle before, I definitely recommend going to the store and picking up a puzzle. because you really won't regret it. When you have some time to pass at home and you're not sure what to do, this is the perfect way to do it. When you're making a puzzle, time goes by so fast, especially if you pick funny pictures or a painting that you really like. It's definitely super satisfying when you finally finish it after days or weeks or even months. Number 8, online shopping. For this one, all you need is access to the internet. So whether that be your laptop, your phone, your tablet, there are a ton of places that are having huge sales right now, especially for winter clothing or even summer clothing that you can stock up on right now because those prices are going to go super high soon. And on top of that, a lot of stores are offering free shipping, which is amazing because you don't have to worry about paying shipping. If you like one item or 2 items, you can just order it. You can get free shipping, which is really useful. So I suggest that you definitely stock up on some winter clothes, some fall clothes, some summer clothes, anything that you can think of, because these sales are definitely going to go away soon. Number 9. Golfing. Now, if you haven't tried golfing before, hear me out. It isn't as scary as you think it might be. If you have a sibling or parent who has some golf clubs, I definitely recommend borrowing those and heading over to the driving range. You can even do a full course, but first I would start at the driving range, try it out. Trust me, there's a ton of people there that have no idea what they're doing, so if you don't worry about it, you'll figure it out. Go with somebody who does, ask a friend, ask a family member how to golf or to go with you, and it actually is a bunch of fun to learn how to golf, and when you start seeing your ball go further and further, it's super fun. I started out this summer and I didn't know a lot about golfing, and the more I started doing it, the better I got and the more fun it got. It's also great if you go with a friend or a family member and you try to challenge them who can hit the ball the farthest at the driving range. And once you feel comfortable at the driving range, you can head over to the golf course and do a full course, which could take up a full day and is a great way to spend your day. If you have golfed before and you have your own golf clubs, I highly suggest you should get out if you haven't already. It's a great way to pass time, it's super fun, and you don't have to worry about coming into contact with anybody. Everybody's spaced out. It's a great activity to do this summer. Number 10, a road trip. I'm sure there are a ton of places that you've seen on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, anywhere else, just online, that you've always thought, I'd really like to visit that place somewhere close to you, but you've never actually gone. This is the perfect time to start a road trip and just go. If it's a dessert place or a restaurant that you've always wanted to try, or a lake or a ravine that you've always wanted to see, this is the perfect opportunity for you to go. You can gather up some friends or go with some family and you'll be able to check that right off your bucket list. If that's something that you've always been looking to do and think you've never had time, this is the perfect time. Number 11, a virtual Netflix party. Now this is something you can do with distant family members or friends. All you have to do is start a video chat and pick your favorite show or your favorite movie that all of you guys agree on. You all sign on at the same time and video chat and then press play at the exact same time. So you're at the exact same time of the movie or show, and you can talk about it while you're watching, react while you're watching with each other. So it's kind of as if you guys are together and watching the movie or show together. It's a great way to spend some time with somebody that you might be missing or that you can't see right now, and it gives that feeling of watching something together. Number 12, an outdoor paint party. Now if you're creative or not, this is still something that you can definitely do. All you have to do is buy some canvases and some paint at your local arts and crafts store, and then you can meet up with friends in somebody's backyard and set up a little studio outside. You can all try and paint the same thing, or you can all paint different things and then show each other after. You can try to paint each other, whatever you feel like. It's super fun, and you don't have to be the best painter out there. It could be just for fun and just for laughs. You can even do little challenges. You can pick afterwards who did the funniest painting, who did the best painting, whose is the most artistic, whose is the most creative, who tried the best, whatever you think of. It can really be anything, and it's a great way to spend some time with friends, even at a distance. Number 13, cardenes. If you've already heard of it and it's something that you have already played, I'll tell you my version of it, and if you haven't played it, stay tuned because this is something that's super fun to play with your friends. It's kind of like hide and seek and tag. So somebody is, I guess, it, and they go and hide, as in park somewhere within a parameter that you set within the group. Then everybody in the group drives around and tries to find where that person parked. And once you do find them, then you park there too, and eventually everybody's cars are going to be parked there until there's one person left who has no idea where everybody is, and then once they find them, the game is over. You can even set it up in a way where there's a time limit, so let's say you have an hour to find the person or 30 minutes to find the person. If you don't find them within that time, then you lose, and if you do, then you win. It's something super fun that you can play without having to even leave your car. Number 14, go hiking. Now, if you're not the exercise type and you don't like doing exercise, trust me, it doesn't feel like exercise. If you can find somewhere that has a really nice trail and you go for a hike with a friend or a family member, it's really nice to see all the scenery and kind of walking through and finding your way. Sometimes you get lost, sometimes there's really good places for pictures, sometimes you see really cool birds flying by. It's actually a lot of fun and it's not extraneous exercise. You can walk, you can jog, you can do whatever you want. So if you do have a trail that's near you or within a close distance that you can drive, I really suggest doing that because it is a great way to get exercise, but it doesn't even feel like it. Number 15, a bake exchange. So essentially what this is you get a group of friends, 2 or more the better, and everybody bakes a different dessert. So let's say one person's making brownies, one person's making lemon squares, one person's making carrot cake. Whatever you want to bake, you can bake. Once you're done baking your dessert, you go and drop it off at each of your friends' houses, and they're going to be doing the same to you. So when you get back home, you should have a ton of desserts to try for the evening. If you do it with 6 people or 7 people or 4 people, that's the amount of desserts you'll get for the day. So it's a great way to try different desserts and have a selection of desserts to choose from without having to do all the work, and also getting the fun of baking your dessert that you drop off at everybody else's house. Number 16, family game night. If you're like me, you probably wait until the holidays to have any sort of family game night, but there's no need to wait until the holidays. You can do one right now. Whether it be Monopoly, Jenga, Trivial Pursuit, or anything that you have lying around your house, you definitely want to bring that out and have a family game night because nothing's better than competing with your parents or your siblings and trying to beat them. It's a really fun way to spend the night and time will fly by. Number 17, start your own little garden. If you have some space outside to plant some trees, some flowers, some vegetables, I really suggest you do it. Not only is it a great workout and doesn't feel like a workout, but it'll also make your backyard so much prettier. Number 18, a patio, breakfast, lunch, or dinner. If you're missing going to restaurants, there are a ton of restaurants who have patios open right now where you can go and hang out with some friends or family at a safe distance from other people, so you don't have to worry about coming in contact with anyone else, and that's one meal you don't have to worry about making for the week. Number 19, tennis. Now this is kind of similar to golf, trying out a new sport, except this one is super easy to do because you don't have to book a tee time or you don't have to find space at a driving range. You can just go to your local or neighborhood tennis court as long as you have some rackets and some balls. And if you don't have a tennis racket or any balls, they're really easy to get at any local sports store and they're not too expensive either. And it's really easy to learn and you don't have to worry again about coming in contact with people. You'll be able to be at a distance and get some exercise at the same time. And last but not least, number 20, a time capsule. If you haven't done one of these before, this is the perfect time for you to do one. All you have to do is get a container and put an item or 2 inside and have your friends or family do the same. And then you bury it in a safe place, whether that be your backyard or another safe place that you know you'll be able to retrieve it in the future. And then 10, 20 years down the line, you dig it up and reminisce with your friends or family over what you buried and why you buried it. And it's really cool to look back at where you were in that time of your life and just kind of reflect on all the memories that you had during that time. Well, that's it for today's video. If you try any of the things that I mentioned in the list, comment down below and let me know what you tried and how it went. And if there's anything that I missed in the list, comment down below and let me know what those things are. I'll definitely try them out too. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and hit subscribe for more videos like this one. Thanks, bye.